Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Oh wait, that's German. Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at a really interesting team here. It's basically not even crazy XL or anything like that. We have like Crobat, which is slightly XL. You can also play it without XL, I think. We could also play something else in the lead. We have the Snorlax as I say swap, and we have Weavile on the back, and this team was like so much fun to play, and it was actually super successful. I think I went like, I don't know, I went to like 3,100 or anything like that. Like I got like 150 points in 4 sets or something with this team. It was amazing, not gonna lie. Like I had a lot of fun playing this team. Especially Weavile is so good in the current meta. Like if you can avoid the Ninetales and the Scrafty, you're fine. And that's why we have the Crobat in the lead, because Crobat is really good against both of them, unless they run Powder Snow Ninetales. But right now, because everybody runs Scrafty, and Scrafty would win against Ninetales if you don't run Charm. Nearly everybody runs Charm on the Ninetales, so you can always basically get them out against the Snorlax. And Snorlax is like super powerful as Scrafty, and also like in general against the Alolan Ninetales, you can go like on the neutral matchup there. So if you get those two out of there, like you're really good with the Weavile. Weavile can destroy, especially like Mandibuzz. You have Avalanche for that. Avalanche is a clone from Psystrike. Everybody knows how broken Mewtwo as Psystrike is in the Master League. And you have Foul Play right now for the Jellicent and for like Gengar and for all the Psychic types like Armored Mewtwo. Not really for Deoxys defense because of obvious reasons. Counter, maybe if you have energy then you're good, but not like this. Usually earlier on you never really ran Foul Play on that thing. You always run like Focus Blast to one-shot stuff like Registeel or like in general like Steel types, but now thanks to Jellicent being everywhere, Foul Play really helps you out in this matchup. And Weavile with shield advantage is like so good in general. Here my opponent actually swaps perfectly, sadly, which I think loses me the game here. If he didn't swap perfectly there, I would have been fine. I tried to undercharge the Avalanche, but the Avalanche was still too strong. We can go into the Crobat right now, but I don't think there's any way where we can win this. We can go for a move here. He's gonna destroy us with the one Body Slam. And we actually go for the Avalanche here, and we're gonna win this game with the Weavile. We get to the Avalanche into the foul play so fast, it's crazy. We had like ridiculous games with that. We have Giratina against us here. Actually, I should swap out early against Giratina. I'm an idiot for staying in here so long because of the Omnius one. I think I'm just gonna bait him here and hope that he does shield. And get my shield back, yeah, okay. And now I can go into my Snorlax. He goes into the Regirock. Regirock is the biggest problem for this team. I faced this thing I think like 3 times or something. It always was tough to deal with. Of obvious reasons, like one Stone Edge destroys my lead and my back Pokemon, they make my Pokemon in the back. So yeah, that's kind of difficult. What's also difficult is Stunfisk leads, but you're sometimes fine with that because you can go into Snorlax. And if he still has shield advantage, you can destroy the Stunfisk with the Weavile, as Weavile is just so strong. Like you need 2 avalanches to kill that thing, even though it's so bulky and it's only neutral. Like it doesn't really matter. Here my opponent has the Mirror Shot Ferro Thorn, which is scary. And I'm gonna catch that thing directly on my Crobat, which is beautiful. He goes back into the Giratina here. I tried to undercharge this, but there was still too much. I didn't really expect it to be that crazy. He gets the extra move, and that's basically a good game. There's nothing we can do here. Oh wait, he didn't go for Mirror Shot, and I have no idea why. We would have lost this if we went for Mirror Shot here. Definitely had the Mirror Shot already, but I'm fine with that. Next up we have Machamp against us. That's where we have to get the Machamp out. And because like we have like a double fighting weakness with the Weavile in the back, that's also why we run the Snorlax. As otherwise we had like a lot of problems. Yeah, like we always basically bait out the fighting type with our own Snorlax now, which is good. And here we can just take the superpower from the opposing Snorlax. You can go for a Body Slam. You can go for another superpowered 1 KO. And we got basically low, so the Machamp has no farm. We can go for a Body Slam and put him low. And we're in a good spot now. Now it depends what he has in the back. We can go into the Crobat, mirror that. Here's a Jellicent, and look what we have. We have a Weavile. We get an extra move in here as well. And Bubble Beam, yeah, does nothing. Like, no, we can just go for a Foul Play. Foul Play does 60-70% or something. I think nearly one-shots if you're not debuffed, but most of the time you're debuffed already when you throw your Foul Play against this thing. I think I haven't landed a single one that it wasn't debuffed yet. But yeah, double debuffed also still like does still 50%, which is crazy. Goes another Bubble Beam. We can go for another foul play here and we are in a good spot. He let this go, we can swap into our Crobat, we can go for a move. I think he let us go here right now. Yeah, he let it go, there's nothing he can do there. Next up we're gonna see Scrafty against us, beautiful, we want to see that in the lead. We can just stay in here and we always win that matchup. No matter what he's doing, he goes for the Power Punch, which is even better for us, as we can go for the Poison Fang. Poison Fang gonna lower his defenses, and he goes into a, what's it called? A Jellicent. We have our Weavile. He goes for the Ice Beam, which is interesting. You should go for the Shadow Ball if you have that anyway, because like there is no difference between those moves. I try to farm him down now. I think I have to shield now, actually. He goes for the Shadow Ball now. I can farm all the way down, but I have an Avalanche, which I can throw right now. And I couldn't, and I don't know why. Like I didn't expect the counter to do that much damage. I guess I tried to double up on that, but didn't work out. So I basically gave up this game on my own because I'm an idiot and didn't throw the Avalanche. It would have been such an easy game without the Avalanche, but with the Avalanche because we got the shield most likely against the Scrafty, or put him low enough that we can just like farm down anything like that. But no, we didn't. And now we have like the Ninetales still against us. He goes back out of here. We catch the move on the Crobat. And this is a Power Punch. We're still back in the game with that. And we cannot shield the foul play here. We have the move stored with the Poison Fang against the Ninetales. And maybe we can actually still win. We actually have the Shadow Ball here. And the Shadow Ball going to come through. We're still going to win. But this game would have been way easier if we just threw the Avalanche against the Scrafty. But sometimes nothing really works out as you plan. Here we have a Bomber's no lead against us, which is a bit difficult. We can go like toe-to-toe for like the first few shields, but you have to swap out eventually. I gotta get a shield back here with a Poison Fang. Got some extra damage on him, now I'm gonna catch the move. Which is fine on our Snorlax, doesn't do anything. Goes into Nidoqueen, which is difficult. We basically get kinda countered here right now. Nidoqueen has a decent matchup against the Snorlax, especially if the Snorlax is already damaged. So yeah. Doesn't have to shield anything. We got some lag there as well, which is beautiful, where we couldn't attack after his charge move, and I think that does not allow us to get to the body slam now. Yep. And we couldn't even go for a lick after his charge, which is beautiful. Yes, this game is working as intended. So much bullshit here. Okay, my opponent goes for the move here, and he goes into Giratina, which I thought, okay, that's fine for me. This was fast, so it's an Omniza wind. And we can just go for the Avalanche here, gonna kill this thing. You're definitely not gonna shield this. And my opponent goes back into the Obama Snow here. We can go for the Avalanche. Are we still like, do we still have a chance here? And he goes on another move here, but now I know, okay, he just went for the move. He needs 4 more turns for the next move. I wouldn't CMP against him anyway, so I can go for 2 more. And I'm gonna be able to get to the next Avalanche before he gets to his Poison Fang, and this is gonna be a good game. This Weavile just took out the entire team from my opponent. It is amazing. Next up we have Stunfisk against us, really difficult of course, we have to go into Snorlax. He stays in here, which is fine for us. We don't want to give up shields. We just don't want to give up shields in this matchup at all. My opponent goes into his 50 euro Deoxys here, or 60 euro, depends. I mean, I have my Diagonal at level 50, which I also most likely showcase when we have the Master League around again, which cost me I think like 35 euro or something, because I had some passes already before. We had Go Fest where we had Diagonal rates, which I did a lot of with the passes we got from that. And I did all my daily passes, we had Go Battle League rewards and stuff like this here. Now I have like a bit of like energy on my Weavile. I get the extra move in here against the Stunfisk, which is beautiful. We can go for an Avalanche now. Avalanche would do half health. My opponent shields most of the time there because he expects the Focus Blast, I think. And we can go for an Avalanche here. I think we still have to catch a move though. This does not look too good. He got like 2 moves in here. I think I can go for 2 more and then swap out. Okay, I swap it immediately actually. And he goes for the Rock Slide against our Crobat. Can we get to the Avalanche here in time? We can. What does he have in the back? No, it depends. It's Jellicent, but I think it's not gonna be enough. Okay, he goes for the Bubble Beam here. And I pressed on the foul play and didn't go through. If it went through there, we had some lag there, I think, on the foul play. We easily would have won this game because he couldn't get the extra move in there as well. We would have won CMP both of the times. So this game was actually a win, but like the game screwed us up again because I clicked on the foul play immediately because I didn't want to get debuffed. And the game just like lagged on that point. I remember that game as well. Like this was I think the second game I ever played with this team. As like the what's called the all of the battles are like again like a bit randomized. That's always when I put them into my editing program, which is fine for me. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. And yeah, that was the second game. I was like so pissed at the game because like I got screwed in the first game already, and then like in the second game I got like this, so I was like, oh god, like why do I even play this game anymore? But it's like always when you try to hit like on a charge move, it just start lagging sometimes. It's just so annoying. My opponent goes into Jealous, and here we still have our Crobat, we have still 2 shields. He goes for a Shitter Ball, does half health, which is crazy. I should have went for the foul play immediately here. That was stupid. He goes for a Bubble Beam now. That was really stupid on me. If I went for it immediately, I would have been better off. But I think we can go for another move here. He gonna let this go. I should not be able to get to the next move. Okay. I can go for a Poison Fang here. Can we farm him down after this? Oh, he goes for a move here. I think it's a Power Punch, must be. Yeah, it is. And we barely gonna win this game here. Good game there. Next up, we're gonna have Crobat against Gavantula. Really difficult for this team, like Gavantula in general. I haven't seen a lot in this current meta because Stunfisk is everywhere. And like, you're not good against Ninetales either. So you didn't see a lot of Gavantula. But yeah, maybe I should play that thing as well. I'm gonna catch the move here. I still have to keep my Crobat alive for like potential fighting types, but like my opponent goes into Nidoqueen, which basically says already he doesn't have a fighting type. Now my attack and my defense is dropped. Really good. And yeah, not too good in general in my position right now. I also have 1 shield less than my opponent, and I don't think there's anything I can do here anymore. Can go for the Poison Fang with this Poison Fang. Not gonna do anything, not gonna get the shield. He goes into Gavantula, and yeah, I couldn't farm him down in time, I couldn't swap out in time, I have to give up my shield. I think I'm just rendering here at this point, I think. There's nothing I can do. He goes into Skarmory, yeah. I think I actually gotta still try, but because even the switch isn't up, there's nothing I can do here. He goes for the move. Want to see how much it's gonna do. It doesn't even KO, which was interesting, but yeah, I'm just gonna surrender here. There was nothing I could do. Gavantula is really difficult for this team, but you don't really see that. Here we have Nidoqueen against us in the lead, which is neutral actually. It's not even that good because Poison Fang after a while just adds up. And he goes into the Politoed, and I stay in for too long, so I get hit by a move. But me going for the Poison Fang right now ensures that I can really win this matchup with the Snorlax, as like damage gonna add up a lot right now. And I'm gonna do a bit more, and he gonna have no chance here to win this matchup. I think there's literally no chance. I can go for the Body Slam. I think I can lick him down afterwards. This should do like 40%. Yep. And I can just lick. He gets to another move, which is fine. I don't have to shield. And I can lick him down, and he goes into a Mandibuzz. I'm just gonna go for the Superpower. Not the best play, but now I know already his team, so I can just go into the Weavile, and Weavile gonna sweep this here. Mandibuzz goes for the Aerial Ace, it's fine. We have the Nidoqueen against us. We can go for an Avalanche, which is also cool for me. We get the extra move through. He goes for the Poison Fang. We have the Avalanche. This Avalanche gonna KO him easily. Goodbye you. And we have a shield left. We have the Avalanche on our side. Avalanche gonna do like 60% or something to a Mandibuzz, which is like super bulky. But yeah, this gonna chunk a lot. Look at this, and now he's already so low. We get even to the next Avalanche before he gets to his charge move. We just outspam them, and like the damage of this thing is crazy. And into the last battle against Speediest Chief, we have Crobat against Crobat. And yeah, here we have the cool thing about, okay, we got the extra quick move in there, which is nice. Gonna let it go, expect him to go for the cross poison because he wasn't even at the Shadow Ball yet. I'm gonna go for the bait as well, and he called that. I should have went for the Shadow Ball. That would have made the game a bit different. I'm gonna let this move go as well against, and he has a Machamp in the back. Ah, that's unlucky. Machamp already, we lost the lead kinda. He can farm us all the way down here. We go for the Poison Fang. We're gonna shield here. Goes for the bait, and yeah, I should have let this go. I should have let the bait go. If I would have let the bait go, I think I had a chance. But now he has the Snorlax in the back. Basically, we had the same team idea, but he had a Machamp instead of my Weavile, and Weavile with this Machamp, yeah, not the best. Machamp really good against this team, unless you're gonna face out like against the Crobat, which we didn't, and that's gonna be it. Good game to use Speediest Chief. Nothing really we can do here, even though we still came a bit closer. Weavile is such a nice Pokemon, to be honest. Like, I had so much fun playing this. Like, I'm more like an attack-weighted player, so like, I really like those teams. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and goodbye.